What's up, guys? Mercy Lewis here. Today I want to talk to you about one of the most stressful things there are, and one of the most stressful kind of women that you can deal with. And I want to tell you about the two main different types of women that you will meet. You see, there are obviously hundreds of different types, but there's two main types of chicks that I want to talk to you about in this video, and two different types of chicks that you want to look out for. Chick number one is a girl that is reliable, she's cute, she's fun to be with, she's nice, she's giving, she's reasonable, and she gives you a sense of trust. And she can be attractive as well. And then you have chick number two. This chick does something to you. This chick might give you this sense that she's very emotive, very emotional, and she's very, she's like very giving, and the energy that she gives you and the emotion that she gives you is sometimes so strong. But often this emotion is so strong because she also pulls it back. She also pulls it back, and there is this kind of women, especially some chicks when they're young and they're insecure and they like attention and they're attractive. They like doing this to guys, and not because they are bitches, but they fucking are. They are bitches. But, and you can tell that I am outraged because it is fucking annoying. But they don't do a lot of this on purpose. A lot of this they do subconsciously. It's like subconscious game. And really, if you get triggered by a woman who is insecure, yeah, who's acting from her insecurities, it is triggering you because there is something within you that resonates with that. So there is a matching insecurity, right? So what a lot of and all guys have this, like most guys have some sense of insecurity. There's no perfect guy. Anyway, this type of chicks, you need to be fucking careful with. You need to be careful with, because chances are you have some of this within you that will resonate with this type of girl. You have this spot within you that will resonate with this chick that it seems at times like so giving, and she's so devoted, and she shows you all this emotion, and then suddenly she pulls back and she makes you feel like you lost her and you fucked up, and you're thinking scenarios in your head of how things could have worked and what you did wrong and how you could have done it. And you were imagining scenarios in your head of what the perfect relationship was going to be like, and this dream life that you were going to have with her, like she was your soulmate. But there is no such thing as a soulmate. There are no fucking soulmates. There is nothing like that. This soulmate syndrome is what you get. It's something that you imagine in your head to sort of give you, subconsciously give you hope for this like dream life that you would have with a woman. And when you're meeting someone and say 5% of them, this tiny bit about them, you don't really know what they're like, and you don't really know how they behave and how they think and what they've been through. But just from this 5%, you start dreaming about what they would be like and what they're like, and you feel like you know them so well. That's a fantasy, yeah. And so these chicks, they're masters at doing that. They're masters at playing with your ego, sort of inflating your ego. And when they pull away, and when they sort of vanish and step away, that is so fucking painful for guys. That is so fucking painful. And I've been through it so many times. Throughout my life, most of my friends have been through it, and most guys I know have been through it. I think we've all been through it, where we sort of obsess over a girl, and we think she's the love of our lives, and we think she's so perfect, and she's so good, and everything feels so nice around her, and then we lose her. And and we just fucking lose her, and that's just a fucking lesson from life, that you need to keep your priorities straight, and you need to keep your head cold. And this is not to say that you shouldn't enjoy the passion and the fire of relationships and of dating, which is fine. And I'm also not telling you that you should go for girl number one, which is a stable and reasonable and you know, like more loyal kind of woman who's gonna give you the relationship that as a stable man, as a stable grown man, you would need, because maybe that's not what you want, you know, like, let's just be honest, not every man is ready for a relationship. Most guys are not ready for a relationship. Like, it doesn't matter if you find a perfect woman. If you're not ready for a relationship, there is no point for you to go into a relationship if you haven't worked in that maturity, and if you're not feeling like your next step in life is a relationship. When you feel that sense that you want a relationship, from the emotion, from the passion, from all of that, you can have without a full commitment. You can have all of the romance, and all of the fun and all of the love without being in a relationship. Because if that's what you want, you don't need a relationship. A relationship is to grow in life together and to have goals together and to basically have a life together, sort of like pre-marriage. You don't need a relationship if what you need is romance. And this type of woman, the second woman, she can provide you with a lot of this fun and excitement. And basically what you're doing here is you're dancing with the devil, yeah. You're dancing with the devil when you're playing with fire. And I'm not this type of guy who would tell you, like, go find a good girl, she's gonna make you happier, she's what you want, she's what your soul needs. Because it's not. If you are ready and you have matured to want this serious relationship, then yeah, of course, that's it. You don't need to hear advice about it. You just naturally go for that because you hear it and you feel it. You're ready for that. If you have to hear advice about going for the right girl, then you're not ready for that, yeah? What you may want is the excitement and the fun and the thrill and the adventure for going for this other type of woman. And if you do, no shame in that. You just need to know how to play the game, because you're playing with fire and you're dancing with the devil. So, fucking hell. How do you do this? You need to I mean, put myself in a top position. Where do I even start? If you are going to be playing, I need some Bella. If you're going to be playing with fire, and if you're going to be dating a woman or women that are like this, you know, immature, unstable, hot, young, attractive, maybe not very reliable and not very mature, but fucking hot, and they have just like this attitude that makes them attractive. If you're going to be with them, have fun. You're going to get late, obviously. I mean, if you're already compromising in this sense that you're spending your time with someone who's unreliable, don't fucking catch feelings. Bang her, have fun, enjoy having sex with her because she's attractive, but try to keep your fucking head cool. Try to keep your head clear from the start. You need to fucking know. You need to fucking know that she's not gonna be your girlfriend. And at times, you might feel like you're so in love with her and your connection is so deep, but this is just all in your fucking head. And here is the thing. I have this quote that was written in my wall for months, and it's something like, you do not let yourself get affected emotionally by women. You do not let yourself or your emotional state be affected by women. How a woman treats you and how she makes you, how a woman treats you and what she feels for you and what she shows you that she feels for you should not be affecting how you feel and how you see yourself. So it doesn't matter if you talk to a girl, she's so fucking beautiful, and you talk to her and she completely blows you out, and she's not into you and she doesn't like you and she just blows you off, and she's a bitch and she tells you you're not her type, or you're too short and you're too ugly for her, and she doesn't date guys like you, and you would be heartbroken. You need to learn and understand how to detach and just think, you know what, it's not a big deal. It doesn't matter, it doesn't affect me. In the same way, when a woman that is so fucking hot, when she gives you all of this validation to show you that she's so into you and that she likes you so much and that she's so obsessed with you, it's so fucking easy as a man, to get this ego boost. And feel like, fuck man, I'm the shit, like, I'm a pimp. I'm like on a new level. But you should block those feelings. So when I say that you shouldn't let women affect your emotional state, I'm not saying do not enjoy your time with a woman, because that is the point of spending time with women, that you will have a good time, right? What I'm saying is do not let them affect your self-image, and catch yourself when your ego is boosting, when a woman is giving you flattery or she's showing you how much she likes you. Do not get fooled and do not let that boost your ego, because what this type of chicks do is, once they do that and they boost your ego and they pull away, what happens is you become sort of addicted to this dopamine rush. So now you're chasing, and now when they pull back, you're chasing, and you're obsessing, and you're thinking, I know on paper that this girl is not good for me. I know she's not good for me. I know I shouldn't be with her, and I know I can do better. Why am I obsessing over her? Her personality is unbearable, and maybe I already banged her. So why am I fucking obsessing over her? Fuck's sake. And it's that you let yourself get carried away with these emotions that blow up your ego. Maybe she is very attractive physically, but personality-wise, she's unbearable, intolerable. She's fucking annoying and dumb and immature and unstable and unreliable. So what you need to do, just enjoy this match. Look at it. If you're gonna play with the fire, but keep your heart outside of the equation. Use your fucking brain. Enjoy the time you spend together. Treat her well, with respect. Have fun with her. take her out, do whatever you want to do, and but don't get your heart involved if you know she's not the right type of girl that you want to have in your life, right? So that's the most important thing, and it's easier said than done. Doesn't matter how much I say it. Doesn't matter how much I say it. It will continue to happen, and I need to remind myself not to get like hooked and engaged, so engaged when I meet someone like that. And you do too. Like if you're a young guy and you're around, you will eventually come across people like that. And you just need to be smart about it. You just need to be smart about it. And if you want to play with fire, just be smart. On the other side, you may have the chick that is reliable, that is kind, that is giving, that is reasonable, that is communicative. And you might see her and she can be beautiful and she can be so attractive and she can be so kind. But then the other one, for some reason, makes you obsessed. Even though a lot of the times this one can be more attractive. But it's that push and pull that really drives us crazy. So just be smart about it. If you're going to play with fire, but do it in a smart way. Don't get fucked. It's really a vice. It's like gambling or drinking, you know? Like, sounds so bad. But you can sort of like, if you're going through a learning stage and you want to experience this type of things in your life, you want to have a broad experience in your life, and you want to know different kinds of people and have different types of experiences, and that's fine. And what I think what happens is, after you live some of that, you get to know yourself a little bit better. You journal about it, you write about it, you come to realizations about what it is that you truly want in your life, and you start moving on, and you have less and less and less of that, and you have more and more of this relationships and friendships that benefit you, and it becomes easier to find people that you can rely on and that you can trust, and less of this like unreliable and unpredictable shit. So that's it. Use your fucking brain. Don't get fooled. It sounds so dumb to think that guys can give so much power to a woman that is like so immature and unreliable and like less experienced, but it's our weakness as men to be fooled by a pretty face, you know. So just be smart about it, and I hope if you go through that phase of being with someone like that, or if you even get into a relationship with a toxic girl, that I hope that you have the clarity and the intelligence to know when to walk away, when to take the L, and to realize when you've won. If you got what you wanted, you can, and this is not benefiting you, it might be time to move on, and you might find this more fulfilling and more pleasant and more enjoyable, and it aligns more with your goals. But you need to be very honest and ask yourself if that's the case. And again, there isn't only two types of different women, you know. Every woman is somewhere in a spectrum between 1 and 2. You know, every woman will be somewhere in the spectrum. There is not black and white. Some women are going to be in the middle. Some women are going to be closer to this, and some are going to be closer to this. And it's your job as a man to get through those experiences, to understand how they are and how they think, and to recognize those patterns. So yeah, I think that's all I had to say, and yeah, that's it.